This is Nara, Japan's first permanent capital and home to a number of shrines, temples, and ruins. It also contains the Nara Deer Park, which is an open public park that is home for over 1,000 deer. And by home, I mean the deer basically hang out wherever they want to, from the park to temples to chilling out in front of restaurants or on the roads. There are warnings everywhere about the deer, especially on the roads, though for the most part they weren't really needed. Not a single driver beeped their horn at the deer on the road. They just sort of parked the car and waited for the deer to move on. The deer are, for the most part, semi-domesticated, as they let people pat them and, preferably, at least from the deer's point of view, feed them crackers that you can buy from the street vendors that are basically everywhere. Did I buy crackers while I was there? Nope, didn't want to be swarmed by the deer. It's kind of like bringing hot chips to the beach. Seagulls everywhere.
If that's deer, they make a very weird noise.
As Matt and I found out a little bit later on, you don't actually see it in the video. We walked past the deer and it promptly made that screaming noise. So yes, these deer scream. something that really and truly baffled me while I was here though was the amount of people that would bow to the deer. Now the deer at times would bow back, and I'm not sure if they A, have been partially trained to do so in expectation of receiving crackers, or B, they're recognizing it as a, hey, I'm going to headbutt you, maybe you should defend yourself, and the deer are, preparing to attack back. But the amount of people I saw bow to the deer and get bowed back to had me wondering whether or not the deer were going to charge them. Toldaiji, which, translated, means Great Eastern Temple, and it was established in the early Nara period, and the main hall, which you see before you, was completed in 752. The main hall, Daibutsuren, is the world's largest wooden building, and that's including the fact that it's the current version of the hall, again, you see it before you, was reconstructed in 1709 and is actually only 2/3 of the original temple hall size. This hall contains one of Japan's largest bronze statues of Buddha, which is 15 meters tall. That's just over 49 feet. His open hand alone is as tall as a human being. And quite taller than me. Much taller than me. Yes, very much taller than me. for a treat. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear Matt snickering at me.
Turn into bloody seagulls. No!
At this point, that deer at the back had headbutt me, and this one chews on me. Twice.